Hi, I'm John Hill from the Simpit. This is kind of unusual. This is a rebuttal to a show that Sean did about 6 months ago on the Racecore 24. Let me start my written copy and then I'll get to this. If there's one thing that defines us now, is contention. Now, social media has not been a source of information as it's been more a device to spread rumors and vitriol. No different in sim racing. People, we just get pissed about everything, don't we? So I was expecting, along with Sean, all kinds of angry discourse about the Racecore 24 that Sean tested a while back, specifically about 6 months. Specially made for the Fanatec V3 pedals, it removes the soft and hard polyethylene stops for a solid piece of metal, probably about this long. Now it takes some little movement like this is about an inch of travel, right? There we go. And brings it down to barely any movement on my V3s. Now these are the inverted ones. I have the other V3s with the Racecore 24, and I have it adjusted so there's only about a quarter inch of movement, which the first time I tried it said, this is impossible. I'm going to be locking up everywhere. So Sean tried it and it worked. I tried it later and I could not believe how effective it was. Stopped virtually all the brake lockup because it gave you a greater range of control over the braking, even with pedal movement, not more than a quarter inch. But then all the naysayers started. The naysayers never tried it. Now, all the technical stuff I'm not into. I'm not a tech guy. And I read all the comments in the forum, and they were saying all these reasons why it couldn't work, right? I'm sure a lot of people told the Wright brothers there were all kinds of reasons that their plane couldn't fly. And there's other examples of that in the real world. Anyway, Tor Peterson is a guy behind Racecore 24, and he wrote the software for it and everything, and he decided to take out the polyethylene bushings, put it in this metal thing. The point was, and this is the only reason why I did this video, was it was a fantastic change. And recently, on Assetto Corsa, with the sim racing system, on one day I used my V3s without the Racecore 24. And going into turn 1 at Laguna Seca, it was very, very easy to lock up the front wheels. You're going downhill, you're braking. The Alpha that we were using had relatively narrow tires, so it was really easy to lock up. Next day I put on the Racecore 24 and all of a sudden the second you'd feel it lock up, you just would pull back a little bit on the pressure and you'd get through the turn, no lockups. It was incredible. I was late braking much better than I was. Did it turn me into a sim racing champion overnight? No. I'm still the same middling racer I was before, but all of a sudden, worrying about brake lockup is no longer an issue. It really does work. And nobody's making any money off this. We had the chance to review it. And I love innovation. I loved the part of racing back in the days when so much was about innovation. I loved chaparrals. I loved the moving wings. I loved the idea of ground effects, of skirts that went up and down when the car is tilted. So I love all that stuff. Now, I only am doing this just to say that was not a sham. It really works, and I've suggested it to a few people. I don't know if they've tried it yet. Tor is working on the completed pedals. He'll have them ready soon. And more people are going to try them. He says he's got 100% satisfaction with the people that have actually purchased them and raced with them. And that's all. That's all this video is about, was whatever technical things that you might say that says it doesn't work, I'm just here to say it really works and it's really fantastic. And knowing that some pedals can cost as much as $1,800 or more, why not get something that $200 is not cheap, but if you can take a set of $400 pedals or $300, whatever the V3s, normally the regular V3s cost, add this to it and then have something that might match the performance of really expensive pedals, I say why not? I have no qualms in recommending them, and I don't think anybody's going to say that was just a total lie. That's all. That's all I've got to say. It was a great system. Sean loved it. I loved it. I didn't love the comments about it afterwards, but it really works. So if you want to give them a try, Racecore 24, we'll have the link to this video to Sean's original video on it, and check them out. And if you don't want to try them, fine. I'm just saying I was really impressed, and there isn't anything like this system. So this is John Hill for the Simpit. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.